Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you episode 1 of a somewhat new Let's Play. We've been playing on the channel the Accursed Crown of the Giant King, and I looked into the developer who makes that, and it's Merry Prankster Games, and they had a classic game from about 10 years prior, if not a little bit more, to the Accursed Crown of the Giant King, and that game is Temple of the Abyssal Winds. So I thought, well, actually, I hit a game-breaking bug in the Accursed Crown. When I try to enter my main character's inventory, the game crashes. So in real time, I'm waiting for a bug fix. The developer is working on that. So I figured in the meantime, I'm still really enjoying the gameplay. Temple of the Abyssal Winds is pretty much identical in terms of gameplay and rule set to Accursed Crown. So I'm really excited to give this a shot. What we're going to do is play a few episodes here, and then when the bug fix happens on my end, I'll go ahead and jump back to finish up Chapter 2. And after we finish Chapter 2, I might bounce back to this one to play a bit more into this game. So let's go ahead and double click it and see what happens. Oops. Let me try that again. Temple of the Abyssal Winds. Very cool. Alright, so I'm going to treat this as if you guys know already what the game is about, and we don't have to go over every tutorial bit and everything. We will, though. But if you've been watching my other LP, then you know what to expect here. So let's go ahead and start new game. Chapter 1, Attack on Tom's Crossing. Advanced options. I didn't buy the other 5 chapters yet, but I'm going to. The first chapter is free. Info. 20 years ago, the demoness Urgaroth rose to power from the depths of the Temple of the Abyssal Winds. She was defeated, but your parents were lost in the conflict. Your aunt and uncle have raised you in the small village of Tom's Crossing, where life has been mostly peaceful until now. Let's go ahead and start the game. Male and female is the same. What is this? Character details, okay. I'm just going to be a male. I've given this a little bit of thought, and I was thinking, well, I created sort of a bowman magic caster in Accursed Crown. So I was thinking even maybe going a fighter this time. But I think ultimately I'm going to go adventurer. Fighters have the highest base attack bonus, the best ability to gain and use combat skills. They're poor spellcasters and have poor abilities and other miscellaneous skills. So we're going to be an adventurer. So we can have some magic too. I'm going to be like maybe a cleric type that wields a one-handed weapon and casts battle magic sort of deal. So let's see what we want here. Strength I want to 10. We're going to need, let's check if we need personality or, Intelligence affects an actor's ability to cast many spells. Personality affects his ability to cast some spells. So we're just going to have to balance it out as best we can. Let's go with the 10 intelligence, 9 personality, 8 durability, 8 agility, and work from this base. Strength, 12, intelligence, 12. Personality 10. Agility, strength, intelligence, personality, agility, intelligence, durability, agility, strength, intelligence, and durability. So something like that. I think that's what we're going to roll with. Let's go ahead and click done. Okay, now we pick our skills. We start with improved energetic. So what I'm going to do is probably pick... No, I might pick light blades this time. Daggers, short swords, and rapiers. What's the benefit of a dagger, though? If I can look up this in the manual. Like, what's the actual benefit of a dagger? Attribute strength. Light blade lunge. Grants a bonus of 10 points to attack bonus. The actor attacks with a fearless lunge, effortlessly hitting his target. Versus heavy blade, which also gets attack bonus. Striking with unerring precision. We can dual wield like daggers or something, but I'm just kind of curious, like, what would be the benefit really of holding a dagger? Just having less weight on you, basically. Light blade 1 to 20, 1 weight. Short sword, rapier. Cutlass, longsword, greatsword. Staff, quarterstaff. Club, great club. Warhammer, great hammer. Axe, battle axe, great axe. Short bow, longbow. Longbow, strongbow. So I think out of all of these, I'm kind of interested in the light blades. They only do 1 to 30, 1 to 20. I have the strength. I really should be wielding a longsword or a cutlass. Let's go heavy blades, actually. So let's get a point of heavy blades. We have to get light armor before we get heavy armor in this one. Let's get a point of diplomacy for dealing with diplomatic situations. And spellcaster, I'm going to go ahead and get matter magic, I think. Which is, we can do cool stuff like get a magic warhammer, magic dagger, magic quarterstaff, cure light, bark skin. We can make flame blade, you know, magic plate mail, stuff like that. Very cool. So, I'm going to get matter magic. And that'll be it. So we've got matter magic, improved energetic, diplomacy, and heavy blades. And our character's appearance, I'm going to go just male, long hair, and a beard. Hair will be brown. Skin is fine. Trim. Sure. And now a name. About Matthias Fernbrook. All right. Here we go. Once again, 20 years ago, the demoness Urgaroth rose to power from the depths of the Temple of the Abyssal Winds. She was defeated, but your parents were lost in this conflict. Your aunt and uncle have raised you in the small village of Tom's Crossing, where life has been mostly peaceful until now. Welcome to Temple of Abyssal Winds. Click to move your actor around, open the door, and move to the west to continue. Okay, so as you can see, very similar to the newer game. Hover over things in the game area and look at the top left above for information. Locate and talk to your uncle Kevnin to proceed. Here we've got Kevnin Loyalar. Your uncle Kevnin raised you from a child, once a formidable warrior. Now in late middle age, he's still a respectable fighter, if slower and stouter than he once was. And as you can see, we don't get a lot of information because we don't have observation. So we can just tell he's a level 8 fighter and stuff like that. And then we've got Penala Loyalar. Your Aunt Penala raised you from childhood with love and affection. She is still vibrant and full of energy even in her late middle years, and is a devoted priestess of the Mother. Alright, talk to Kevin. You've been assigned a quest. Right-click on your actor, then hit Journal to get information. Proceed out of the Loyalar house and follow Kevin's instructions to complete your first quest. Ah, there you are, nephew. Our old friend Gloro has brought us some disturbing news. Penala and I must go aid the Sentinels with an investigation. We must leave immediately. Hopefully it will come to nothing and we can return to our simple life here. Trouble could come here to Tom's Crossing, so I want you to go to Old Denton, where things will be safe. Prepare yourself for a journey by visiting Krylin the Smith and Gwingorfin the Witch. Laurel is outside and will accompany you if you wish. I hope we'll meet you in a few days in Old Denton, and this will all come to nothing. Godspeed and watchful eyes. The party has gained 175 gold. Been assigned a quest. Prepare for journey. Alright. Let's exit Tom's Crossing. What's in this one? Okay, nothing. Yeah, let's go. You're about to gain a party member. Talk to Gloro and follow his instructions. Would you like me to join your party for the journey to Old Denton? We should have some fun if nothing else. Company sounds great. Let's get to it. Okay. So Gloro. Tunnel Grove is an elf male, adventurer 1. He's got light blades, light armor, energy magic, and improved energetic. Quite similar stats. Except he goes more agility than strength. And no personality, but there we have it. He's got a spell of Flare. I've got a spell of Virtue. Our journal says, prepare for journey, visit Krylon the Smith and Gwingorfin the Witch to gather supplies. So we know how to do this. Let's head here. Oh. Exit to Smithy. Here we've got Herdris Browson. Or Brazen. Herdris is a young local boy who works as an apprentice to Krylon, the Tom's Crossing blacksmith. Oh gosh, huh? Hey there, Matthias Fernbrook. You should probably talk to Krylon first. I'm only supposed to help after you talk to him, I think. Krylon is the smith for the village of Tom's Crossing and sells basic weapons. He was once a guard in the Duchy of Stocy, but moved to the Timber Hills for a more free and peaceful life. Oh, Matthias Fernbrook, a fine day to you. I hear you're getting ready for a journey, a fine idea. Here's a robe and a staff, basic stuff. You might be wanting to buy a better weapon from me and then talk to my sometimes able apprentice Herdris over there for some armor. Then head over to the witch's shop and see if you can talk her out of a potion or two. So, would you like to see my wares? As good as you'll find in the hamlets. Yes, let me see what weapons you have to sell. Okay, so we start with the staff and robes. Laurel has a cure light potion, minor restore energy, a rapier, masterwork, and leather. So I'm in the heavy blades area, so we can go greatsword, masterwork, longsword, regular longsword, or cutlass. I don't understand why you would get a cutlass. Its weight is 4. Versus a longsword, its weight is also 4. and it just does 10 more damage, and it's only 5 more value. I guess as the game progresses, we'll find cutlasses that are like more enchanted and stuff like that, and you'll want to make the choice that way. But right now, it's kind of a no-brainer to get a longsword. And that's all we'll get for now. Done shopping. Oh gosh, huh? Hey there, Matthias Fernbrook. You, could you look at the armor for sale if you wanted to? Let me see the armor for sale. Alright, we've got robes, which, no spellcasting penalty, but only defense class of 5. Got all sorts of stuff we could buy here. Leather, masterwork, studded, which is different from Accursed Crown. Studded armor is primarily fashioned of leather with metal studs for added protection. It has a 10 spellcasting penalty. Regular leather only has a 5 spellcasting penalty. And it's 5 less defense though. Then there's a 5 leather, which has a 5 spellcasting penalty, but a big maximum agility bonus. This shirt is made of thick padded leather. And a 0 non-proficient attack penalty. But it only does as much as the robes. It's very similar to the robes, actually, except these have a non-proficient attack penalty, but no spellcasting penalty. So interesting, you know, trade-offs there. Don't think I want to buy a shield. Probably go with the 10 leather. So we'll take a non-proficient attack penalty of 5 and a spellcasting penalty of 5. And it, you know, warns me we're not proficient, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and sell the robes and the staff. Alright, we're done with the smith. You obtain some items. Talk to the witch in the shop to north, then proceed into the main Tom's Crossing village. Alright. It's the wise woman's hut. Very cool cauldron. Gwyn Gorfin is the local potions crone in Tom's Crossing. Her shop, the Fey Cauldron, is one of the best places to purchase potions in the local area. How an elven alchemist ended up selling potions in a small, mostly human village remains a mystery. And the mists of time lifted, and there at my door was Matthias Fernbrook. Welcome. As my mind's eye told me you would come, I have prepared a few potions to help you on your journey. Here. So we gained 2 potions. So, would you like to view my small collection of elixirs, unguents, and tonics for your physical and spiritual improvement? You mean, would I like to see your potions? Yes. So she gave us 2 Cure Light and a minor Restore Energy. We only have 154 gold, so can't buy most of these. But I will go ahead maybe and buy another Cure Light for Gorlin or Glorl. I'll get the names right eventually. Glorl. And that'll be it. Resistance. 5 points to our saves. Just not worry about that just yet. Alright. Got our potions. You've obtained some potions. Save your potions for later. For now, talk to the smith in the shop to the south, then proceed into the main Tom's Crossing. The smith in the shop. Oh, we already did that. Okay, so let's go. Something terrible is happening out in the town. You see buildings burning and small monstrous figures dashing around. You, where are they? The sentinel and the priestess. Tell me now or die. Wait, you. Can it be? You have her face. And here with them. I see. Bogosh, we must leave immediately to chase the sentinel. Leave Shugduk and his raiders to destroy the town. Lord, just Shugduk and his raiders? Are you sure they are capable? Bogosh, are you questioning me? No, Lord. And you, Matthias Fernbrook, if you are as I suspect, I will see you again. Your journal has been updated. Nothing of interest through this door. Alright, let's rock it. You're about to get into battle. Don't forget to wield your weapons and armor. Pause the game with the pause button. Click on an enemy to attack. You see a small vicious creature heading in your direction. Okay, it looks like it's going to be diplomacy check. You, why you come out here? Why you come out there? Shugduck sent me. Some villagers escaped into the woods. They looked really fat and juicy and rich, too. Go get them. Success diplomacy. Fat, juicy, rich? Miko! Nothing of interest. Here we've got Grari Runalis. Grari was a young man when Urgaroth last inflicted her reign of terror on the Timber Hills and watched his village burn to the ground. In the years since, he has kept an eye out for trouble as a member of the Sentinels of the Rising Moon. Hey, Matthias Fernbrook, we've got some trouble. I'm a lookout for the Sentinels of the Rising Moon, and I track these goblins here. Want to join forces to defend Tom's Crossing? Yes, let's work together. Good. Well, let's just get going. Alright, my mouth is pretty dry, but, heavy blades, bows, light armor, improved material. He's level 1 fighter. I wouldn't mind actually. Let's see, he's got a longbow and cure light. It's a longbow 13, strength damage 7. It's a composite bow actually, reinforced for extra power. I wouldn't mind actually putting that on him and having a bowed character. Have him in the back. Let's come up this way. The door is locked and bolted and you cannot open it. Alright, let's head up here. Looks like combat. Nicely done. Nothing of interest to that door. Nothing of interest. Wow, he's got a pretty big bow. That's cool. So yeah, pretty much identical to the first. This is the first game, rather. Accursed Crown is the new one, but this is the earlier game. You finish the tutorial. Be sure to check out all the controls around the game area. Head north across the bridge to continue your adventure. Oh, Matthias actually took some hitting there. Matthias Fernbrook, now that Tom's Crossing is safe, I've got some other trouble to look into. Talk to me about it. Matthias Fernbrook, hate to throw cold water on the mood, but we really should talk. I want to see where Matthew got hit, or Matthias got hit. Fernbrook for 15 damage. Goblin minion with a knife hit him. Flanking, 5% critical too. Alright, let's check out this pile of something that's left here. I can't click it for some reason. 1158 gold, very nice. Now I have to talk to each of them, apparently. Matthias Fernbrook, something is buzzing around in my head. I know Kevnin told us to go to Old Denton. Excuse me. But it seems to me like those nasties and their goblin buddies weren't just randomly attacking Tom's Crossing. I think they were after the Sentinels of the Rising Moon. I think we should head to my master Leniriel's tower on the way to Old Denton. You know, just to check in, have a cup of tea and so forth. Assigned a quest, Leniriel's tower. Alright, now let's talk to you. Matthias Fernbrook. Before I came to Tom's Crossing, I was investigating a missing caravan on the road from Tom's Crossing to Old Denton. The caravan was carrying magical supplies for the alchemists in Old Denton, valuable to the town, but not of much interest to a thief. Keep your eyes out near the road and see if you can find what happened to the caravan. Okay, missing caravan. Nothing, let's keep going. Enough idle talk. Nothing of interest. We can go north. But I kind of want to go back through the town once more. And what do we have here? A very magical glowy guy. I would like to talk to your leader, Matthias Fernbrook. Well done, Matthias. Tom's Crossing is safe, though you may wish to go back through town to see if any citizens are in need. But your task has just begun. You must travel to Leneriel's Tower next, to seek allies against the forces that assailed your town. Who are you, and why should I do what you say? I am an old friend of your parents and a member of the Order of Light. I keep an eye on the Timber Hills when I can. And as for why you should do what I say, well, I do have some wisdom built up over the years. But you control your own path and must do what you think is best. I do believe that you are uniquely suited to battle the threat to the region. Who is behind the attack on Tom's Crossing? The attack on Tom's Crossing does not seem to be an isolated incident. Throughout the Timber Hills region, the savage tribes, the thieves, and bandits have all grown bolder over the recent months. I believe there must be some force behind the violence, some evil wizard or cruel warlord, or some such. I am hoping that you can help the Order of Light and our allies in the region, the Sentinels of the Rising Moon, to find who is behind this attack and stop them. Tell me about Leneriel's Tower. Leneriel is a powerful wizard and a leader of the Sentinels of the Rising Moon, who watch and defend the whole Timber Hills region. You must travel there to join the fight against the evil threatening the region. Take the road north from Tom's Crossing and find his tower in the forest north of the road. Why do you think I can do anything? Your parents, your aunt and uncle have all been vital to the defense of the Timber Hills for years. But their generation grows old, and new defenders must be found. I have kept an eye on you, well, perhaps half an eye, and your time is here. Your aunt and uncle seek to protect you, to shield you, but the Timber Hills may need you now. You seem a powerful wizard. Why do you need my help? Powerful, perhaps. You are right. Possibly, should I unshroud myself, there are few beings I could not drive from the region. But what then? If Bright Flame the Ancient heard of my deeds here and came looking for revenge, would any mortals survive? Or would Ngog the Devastator wonder what was so important to me and unleash the Black Horde? No, young one, it is best that I remain unseen. That's pretty cool. We'll go now. Farewell, Matthias Fernbrook. Look for me here if you have need. Alright, there's the exit, but we're going to head back through. We have new money to spend, so we should probably head back into the smithy. And, see what's going on. He's got the 10 leather. He's got light armor, so, but he's going to be a bowman. Masterwork leather. Floral. Masterwork rapier, leather. I guess we're good. This has a 10 defense and only a 5 non-proficient and 5 spellcasting. The suit of armor was made by a master armorer and is of exceptional quality. So if I compare that to a regular defense leather 10, oh, it just has a higher maximum agility bonus. It doesn't actually have much else. We still got the 5 and 5. It's got 5 more maximum agility. That's it. So I don't actually want the masterwork. Alright. So as for weapons, I think we're pretty good here. Longbow. Longbow 13. The longbow 13. Longbow masterwork. Strongbow, he can't wield it. What about a longbow masterwork? This does 1 to 47 strength damage. This is 1 to 45 attack bonus. I would actually rather the attack bonus because you're more likely to hit. Whereas with the composite bow, yes, it does more damage, but he doesn't really have much strength to do that damage. He's only got 13 strength or so. We'll go with what he's rolling with. And then you've got a rapier, which is fine. What's the difference between a short sword and a regular and a rapier? The short sword is shorter than a regular sword, but still a dangerous weapon. The rapier is a long, thin sword with a sharp point. Alright, and I've got my long sword. We're done shopping. I should probably go rest in the house. First, let's go through town. Here we've got Tan Dest. Matthias Fernbrook, you have saved Tom's Crossing. The town is in your debt. Success diplomacy. Did you know there's a secret path in the trees to the west of town? There's a cave down there or something. Interesting. We actually got like a rumor. In the trees west of town. Nothing of interest. Interest. We've got 2 regular citizens. Nothing to say. Nothing of interest. Locked and bolted. You cannot open it. Here is Andra Balmerkin. Oh, the hero of Tom's Crossing. I always thought of you as a little boy, but I guess you're all grown up now. By the way, I managed to lock one of the raiders in my basement. Do you think you could take care of this problem for me? My house is just to the east of here. Let me unlock the door for you. Assign a quest, bandit in Andra's basement. Okay, we'll go do that in a second. That must be this bolted house. But I'm kind of in a bad way here. So let me go ahead and drink. Actually, I could just go up there and rest for free. But yeah, guys, we're going to be playing this at least until the bug is fixed. Once the bug is fixed, I'll bounce back to the other game. Accursed Crown, and this looks just as good as that one. So, to the dev, you know, very impressive work. For some reason, the dev has said that he thinks this game is less superior between the two, but I find it great so far. I think it's just as good. But let's see, how long have we been playing? 33 minutes, okay. We'll wrap it up by doing this. Enter Andra's house. The basement. And Dominion. There we go. I took a hard smack for 21 damage. And ooh, short bow, leather, chainmail, bane, and 117 coins. Very nice. Tell her we did the deed. Thank you so much. So there's a path through the trees that we have to look through for. Probably somewhere around here. here, citizens. Nothing of interest. So, I'm going to wrap this up by sleeping. Say thank you for joining me. We'll check this game out a little bit, like I said. But mostly we're still focused on the Accursed Crown. But until we can play that one again, we'll play this one. So yeah, thanks guys for joining me. Hope you're enjoying and enjoyed this first episode. Look at the cool graphics and stuff, man. This is very good stuff, in my humble opinion. But we'll check out this cave next time, and then we'll make our way out of town and see what adventure we can get into. So, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you guys. If you want to see more Accursed Crown, know that that's coming as well. And we'll try to update this game here and there too by playing new episodes. Thank you for watching. Much love, peace, and joy, guys. Catch you next time with more. Stay cool, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.